In the United States, cancer claims more than 600,000 lives every single year. And here's the terrifying truth. Many of those deaths could have been prevented if the warning signs were caught earlier. The problem? Cancer is a master of disguise. It doesn't always show up with obvious symptoms. Sometimes it whispers quietly through small, everyday changes in your body that are easy to ignore. Maybe you chalk it up to aging, stress, or just being tired. But in reality, those small changes could be the first clues to something far more serious. Today, we're uncovering 9 silent signs of cancer that Americans often dismiss. Signs that, if recognized in time, could literally save your life. And you'll also learn what steps to take immediately if you notice any of them. Sign 1. Unexplained weight loss. Most people are happy to lose a few pounds, but when it happens without changing your diet or exercise routine, it's a red flag. In cancers of the stomach, pancreas, esophagus, or lungs, the body burns more energy as it fights the disease, and the cancer itself can interfere with how nutrients are absorbed. If you've lost more than 10 pounds in a month without trying, it's time to call your doctor. Sign 2. Persistent fatigue. We all get tired, but cancer-related fatigue is different. It's deep, constant, and doesn't improve with rest. In America, it's easy to blame tiredness on long work hours or poor sleep. But if you're exhausted all the time and can't explain why, your body may be fighting something much bigger than stress. Sign 3. Skin changes. Skin cancer isn't the only type of cancer that shows up on your skin. Look for new moles, changes in mole color or size, dark spots, or patches of skin that itch or bleed. In the US, dermatologists recommend the ABCDE rule for moles: asymmetry, border, color, diameter, evolving. If you spot any of these changes, get it checked immediately. Sign 4. Persistent cough or hoarseness. A cough from a cold usually goes away in a week or 2, but a cough that lasts more than 3 weeks, especially if you're not sick, could be a sign of lung cancer or throat cancer. In America, many dismiss this as allergies or pollution, but if your cough lingers, changes in sound, or brings up blood, it's time to act fast. Sign 5. Difficulty swallowing. If swallowing has become painful or feels like food is getting stuck, it could be more than acid reflux. Cancers of the esophagus or throat can narrow the passage, making swallowing difficult. Americans often mask this with antacids or softer foods, but the real problem could be growing silently. Sign 6. Unexplained bleeding or bruising. Blood in your urine, stool, or even coughing up blood should never be ignored. Unusual bruising can also be a sign of blood cancers like leukemia. Your body is telling you something is wrong, and it's not something you can wait and see about. Sign 7. Changes in bowel or bladder habits. Colon cancer can cause persistent diarrhea, constipation, or a change in stool shape. Bladder cancers can lead to frequent urination, urgency, or pain while urinating. In the US, these are often blamed on diet changes or urinary tract infections. But if they last more than a couple of weeks, it's time to get tested. Sign 8. Persistent pain. Chronic pain in the back, pelvis, or other areas could be linked to cancers like bone, ovarian, or pancreatic. We tend to reach for painkillers and keep going, but unexplained, ongoing pain needs medical attention, especially if it's new or getting worse. Sign 9. Lumps or swelling. A lump under the skin, in the breast, testicles, lymph nodes, or elsewhere, can be a sign of cancer. In America, many people wait to see if it goes away, but cancer doesn't wait, and catching it early can make all the difference in survival rates. Why early detection matters. When cancer is found early, treatments are more effective, less aggressive, and survival rates skyrocket. For example, the 5-year survival rate for early-stage breast cancer is over 90%, but drops sharply if caught late. What to do if you notice these signs? Don't panic, but don't ignore them. Schedule a medical checkup. Keep track of when symptoms started and how they've changed. Ask about screenings like mammograms, colonoscopies, or low-dose CT scans if you're at risk. Prevention tips. Eat a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Exercise regularly, maintain a healthy weight, and avoid smoking or excessive alcohol. Most importantly, listen to your body. You know it better than anyone else. Cancer is silent until it's not. Recognizing these signs early could save your life. Share this video with your friends and family because awareness is one of the most powerful tools we have in the fight against cancer.